Does anyone else find it strange that churches teach Christians to believe every word of the Bible is the word of God, but teach little to nothing about how the Bible was actually written and by whom? Why is that? You're watching The Real Good News, returning Christianity to the ways of Jesus before Paul and the Romans hijacked his message. Most Christians believe Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible and that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote those Gospels. This may shock you if you have never studied historical criticism of the Bible, but no one actually knows who wrote these books. Out of 27 New Testament books, only 7, Romans, 1 and 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Philippians, 1 Thessalonians, and Philemon, are undisputably written by Paul based on what Paul claimed were revelations he received directly from Jesus appearing to him after his death. How do we know it was Jesus appearing to Paul? Well, Paul says so, and Rome canonized his letters, so I guess that settles it. Scholars heavily dispute authorship of the rest of the New Testament. The Gospels, Acts, Revelation, and other epistles were written anonymously. Their traditional authorship was assigned later by Rome with little to no evidence. Some books are outright forgeries. Scholars universally consider 1 and 2 Timothy, Titus, and 2 Peter to be pseudonymous, which means someone else wrote them using the name of Paul or Peter to lend these books more credibility. Others, including Colossians, 2 Thessalonians, James, Jude, and 1 Peter, are also widely considered pseudonymous. Revelation itself just says John, but which John? No one knows. And the so-called books of Moses, there's no evidence Moses wrote them. Scholars widely agree they were heavily edited during and after Babylonian captivity, which explains why stories like the creation and flood stories mirror those same stories in the Babylonian and Sumerian tablets. The Hebrew priest class was indoctrinated into this occult literature during captivity. Why isn't any of this taught in church? Well, because once the pagan empire of Rome made Christianity its official state religion, questioning their canon could get you tortured or executed as a heretic. And today, Christians still worship the paganized book of scriptures Rome gave us as if every word were God's own words without questioning how it was compiled. Could it be you're not supposed to question the origins of the Bible because you might discover it doesn't actually reflect the